Yeah, I know, you've seen it already. I didn't turn the camera on to show off the lake or nothing. I turned the camera on because I got some more stuff. Some more toys. And you can probably tell, because I got grinders on the table, that it's a toy that works on a grinder. Let me put this camera in the thingy here, and the tripod thingy, whatever you call it, and I'll be right back. Okay, it's kind of cold out here, but I'm going to go through this because I said I would. The other day I ordered some stuff. That finger sander that in the previous video was one of them, one of the things. The other came in a bag. And when I got this, I almost decided not to make this video because what I got is not exactly what I thought I ordered by 50%. In other words, there's two things in there. One of them is what I ordered, the other one is not exactly what I ordered. You'll see when I open it up here, which I will do. This cost $19, and I will leave a link. But before anybody goes and orders, let me throw out a couple of things here. This is one of the things I ordered, and that's not the sandpaper, it's this little pad thing here. It's you know, hook and loop thingy. Came with 3 pieces of 100 grit sandpaper. Goes on to a regular grinder. You know, these things. The half that wasn't what I thought it was this half. And this is a grinder wheel. The problem you may have noticed is that it's not quite 5 inches. In fact, it's not even 4.5 inches. I think it's somewhere around 3 or 3.25 inches. So I was a little bit worried about that, and said, no, I almost didn't make this video because that wasn't what I thought it was. To compare, there's a Kutzall Extreme. That's the Extreme Shaper disc. But I figured I'd go ahead and do this video because I did look at my grinders here that I got, and I think I can work with it. So I will go ahead and make the video. And I'm going to try. I don't know if this camera does very good, but maybe you can kind of see the difference in the teeth. This is an Extreme coarse Kutzall, and this is the one I just got. It definitely got a lot bigger teeth and definitely different design. Anyway, you can see the difference. That's a Kutzall, that's a 4.5. That sanding pad's a 5. And I'm guessing that's 3.25. Somewhere around there. But it'll work. For me anyway, because I've got the stuff to work with it. And two things that I found that they're not quite right on this. The first off is that there's nothing in the ad, which I will put a link in down there in case anybody wants this stuff. It does work, or I think it will. We'll find out here in a little while. It's heavy. It's a pretty solid chunk of aluminum. It's not hollowed out in the back like the Kutzall is. That's problem one. It's not 4.5 inches. The other problem is I don't know. I've got two grinders here. This is a DeWalt. It's fairly new. This is a, who knows. I bought this one probably 35 years ago. This one got the handle broke off of it. I don't know how, but he got the handle broke off of it. So it kind of got regulated down to sanding. The DeWalt is new. It's got the handle. Where the problem comes in, two problems with this disc. Well, I guess we're up to three now anyway. Three problems with this disc. One being the size. I got these nuts loose. The second one being the fact that most of these nuts, a lot of the nuts like this that hold your disc on, won't fit in there. That depression there is too small for that DeWalt nut to go in. Luckily, my old cheapie here, and I did measure this because it was marked. There's somebody in one of the comments gave a size for this. That one fits in there. So, and seeing as how they're the same thread design on them, you know, I can switch them. So I could put this one on the old one for now and use this one. Now the next problem comes in. I guess, yeah, we're up to 4 now, because this I didn't even mention. Can we see that? Yeah. When you got this spacer on here, this groove that is which everything fits over, when you put these on, that's got that rise section there, that ridge. This won't fit over that ridge, which gives it some slop. But if you take this spacer off, the shaft gets a little bit wider down there at the bottom, so it will go on tighter. Which brings us to the next problem. Once you get it on there, it's up against your guard. So, luckily with this one, this guard comes off pretty easy. It's got a push key thing over here, and you push it, if I can find it, right there. Push it and it turns, and you get to a certain point and the guard comes off. Now this fits on there, and it fits on there tight. It's real close to the grinder though. Find the right nut, I put this together. And what I actually want to do, it don't even look like that holes. Anyway, what I actually want to do, is check this against the, oh yeah, that works real good, don't it? Use this one. If you ain't got one of these, you need to get one, because you just loosen that little screw up and them pins will move, you know. Whatever size you need it. And you see that it fits over that pretty good. It fits around that shaft, or whatever you want to call it. Come on, crank. Oh my. I'm turning. There it goes. Locked in now. Now, it don't work still. So unless you put that spacer in there, what I do with the spacer, take that spacer, put it in there. I'll put the top on. Let's see if that works. That's in there. The reason I went with this one is because it's got a handle on it. Like I said, I broke the handle off the other one a long time ago. So, if you get this kit, like I say, I'll put a link in there. I'm not even sure that thing turns right. It turns. Anyway, like I said, I will put the link in there. Now there's other ways you could use this that wouldn't have to be on a grinder, a 4.5 inch grinder. But this is the only way I figured out to use it on one. Coffee. Did I mention it's cold out here? I mean, it's not freezing or nothing, but it's cold. Okay, I got a piece of this red cedar sitting over here. This is part of that tree that fell across the driveway. That is the Harbor Freight Franklin. That's the one I use. It's about, you know, pretty much the same thing. Other than the fact that it's about $30 cheaper, something like that. Alright, let's see if this thing eats any wood or what. See what it does. You try to get lined up a little bit here so you can see it. So I can see it on the screen here, and then you'll be able to see. Now, I wouldn't attempt to use this thing without a handle, without being real careful. I mean, it can be kind of weird just using a sander sometimes, but it works. And I've been doing it a long time, so, you know, let's see if it grinds. Well, it grinds up pretty good. You may have noticed that when I first started doing it, I wasn't putting enough angle on, and I was hitting the, I wasn't putting enough angle on that, and I was hitting the nut. It wasn't cutting a whole lot. But once I figured out that, you know, get the right angle on it there, it'll cut. You could probably put a thinner spacer under this, just to hold it, because that's basically all it's doing is just, get the camera in there, just basically all that spacer underneath is doing is tightening it up. And like I say, you can think about this one before you order it. And it puts up, it grinds some stuff. It does definitely grind. It'll eat some wood, that's for sure. And you can probably see the cut lines in there. They're pretty heavy cut lines. Of course, it's got big teeth. So, you know. Let me put these cut saw bit on our blade on here and put this thing back together the way it's supposed to be, and we'll take a look at what the cut saw does. Okay, there's the cut saw on there. See the difference in that? And yeah, I didn't put the guard back on there, but sue me. I don't use them most of the time anyway. I keep them so that if I need them, I got them. But there it is. Anyway, you can probably see that cut saw cuts it too. No problem. Cameras is fogging up. Oh yeah, camera's all fogged up. I guess not fogged up, but can't focus on it because it ain't there. There we go, that'll focus maybe. Yeah. Anyway, it's a lot smoother. There's still some big marks in there, but not as big as the other ones. A little easier to control the cut saw is, even though it's not easy to control, it's easier to control than the other one. I won't be sending the other one back, you know, because I can use it. Also, they do make them. I know they make them in 4.5. I thought, that's why I was saying, I thought when I ordered this one that it was going to be a 4.5. Because, you know, either that or a 5. Because if you see the advertisement, if you look at that, it says, oh, 5-inch sanding hook and loop doodad. And then it talks about the disc. And somebody in the comments did mention the fact that a lot of your hold down nuts won't fit in there. So you need a small hold down nut, which ain't that hard to get a hold of, really. They're not really hard to get a hold of. You can get them off of Amazon for, I don't know, probably $5 or $6 probably. But there it is. This I got because I needed a sander for this thing, and there's a flap wheel on there now. Put that one back together. But I want this one to be used for sanding because it don't have a handle on it. That's why I got this one. Oh well. That's, you know, there you go. You don't always get what you play for. But, new toys, I mean tools. I keep getting that word mixed up for some reason. I ain't got it figured out. I don't really care. You care? I don't care. Alright. One last look at the lake. No trees. I said that the other day, didn't I? No trees. There's no leaves on the trees. But you can see the water. And it's not as muddy today as it was the other day. It's filtering out slowly. Which it does. I get a big heavy rain and all these hills. You see that guy's stairs over there. You see how you don't think these hills are steep? Look at this stairway. Yeah. Stairs going upside of his house over there. Anyway, woods, more woods, and some more woods, and then there's some more woods. And all in them woods is hills. Alright, I'm done. Bye.